What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to a video. So this is really the first actual video I've made on college football. And basically I'm going to be showing you guys how to make coins. So obviously there's probably people out there that obviously struggle to make coins in college football, but it's basically the same as, sniping in Madden or doing anything, but the number one method to making coins is flipping, sniping, whatever you want to call it. And honestly, I think it's the only way to actually legit make coins in the game without risk. The only risk is if cards prices go down. But really, sniping or flipping is basically all about learning the market, and really, it's very easy to do. Honestly, anybody could do it. Obviously, you guys know the method early, like real early on in the year, was where is it at? The team pack. This I don't even think is even profitable anymore. I think too many people have caught on to this. I've seen people do recruit packs, but don't trust everything you see on the internet. Um, the number one way is flipping. There's a couple ways you can flip. So I'll teach you guys, what flipping or sniping is. So basically, it's buying a card for cheaper than what it is and selling it for a higher price and making a profit off of it. So you can see right here, 80s going for about 10,000. You could probably list them for 11 and sell them, but I would say probably 10.5 to 10 is probably where you're going to be able to sell them. I'd say 10. It depends how much you want to make. For 80s to 81s, I would recommend at least making 1,000 coins of profit on this. Obviously, EA takes away the 10% tax. So you sell it for 10, you'll get 9,000 back. So meaning you'd want to buy an 80 for 9,000 coins, or 8,000 coins, excuse me. 81s you can see here are 11,000. You'd want to buy these for 9,000. Now, this is where people kind of get confused. They'll go here and they'll be like, oh wait, is it filtered down? Now, some of these aren't filtered down. Like, I was kind of lucky quarterbacks actually filtered down. You can do running back. You can see 53 minutes is not really what you want to see. You can see it's over 100 items. This filter is flooded. Same with wide receiver, 34 minutes. And this is how you find out if the filters are flooded or not. Corner doesn't seem like it's flooded because you're still seeing 58 minutes. You're not seeing 59, but there's a lot of upper 50s, so I'd assume that's not flooded. But yeah, you can filter down. So like for example here, this guy, we'd make less than 1,000 actually on this, so I wouldn't buy it. But yeah, that's basically that. You basically all to do to find out the prices, you literally just go 80, 81. This is unfiltered price. Trust me, the cards will sell for this price. 10K, 11K. There you go. You can do this with other overalls. Now, I think it only works with 80 and 81s and 82s, 83s for now. 84, 85s it might work with if you do it right, but well, actually this might 84s are 50 basically. I'd round up to say 50. And 85s are 73, but then you see promo cards 90K. You can filter these the same way. You can go by running back or you can go by quarterback. It doesn't really matter. Now this could definitely work too. If you resell all these for 50, you want to buy them for at least probably 42 because you want to make more on these higher snipes. Like at 84, 85s. You'd want to make, higher profit because you don't want to make the same amount that you do on an 84, 85 and spend more coins than you do, on an 80, 81. You really see there's just not a whole lot of, supply, I'd say, on these filters. So you kind of want to find a medium, and for me, that's the 82, 83 filter. And what I do personally, there's a few ways you can go about doing the 82, 83s. You could snipe one specific card, or you could filter down by a lot and try to snipe a card. 82s are going for 21 right now. 83s, I don't mind these core ones. I buy these for what I think are snipes. That's when learning the market is kind of a thing. Is because you'll learn like what cards will sell and which ones won't really sell. Like this running back here, I sold this guy off last night for I think 30K, and he was kind of a hard seller, but we sold him off. So in my opinion, I think the 83 lazy sell price is whatever the first promo card is that I see. You can see this one sold for 30, so 38K for this Nate Yarnell. That's what I would say the lazy sell price is for an 83. Because these core cards are going to sell for a lot cheaper than what the promo cards are. So for example, these might actually be 22K because this is the first promo card I see, not the core card. So that's, we'll show you the way I filter down on there in a minute, but we'll look at 8283s. So my favorite personally for 8283s has been Legends. And basically what you do is you'd click on one of these cards. So like Pat White, for example. You'd click on them, you'd go in, and you'd see if any of these are snipes. Obviously none of these are snipes. So then you would click on the card. You don't want to buy this card though, and you'd back out, and it refreshes it faster than to per se if you were to back out like this and go back in. You can tell it's a little bit quicker. So yeah, you can do it like that. But Legends I don't think is the best. I don't even think there's even any content today. So really, sniping is kind of slow today. So just be wary of that. On non-content days, sniping is going to be slow, and you kind of got to deal with it. But I'll show you the way I filter down. So you go 8283s, right? You can do this, I think, with 8081s, but it might be a little more, it might be harder to do just because of the fact that um, there's going to be more cards on lower overall cards. Because there's more of a supply. I might need to go get some more water here soon. Yeah, if you guys want to watch me, make coins live, obviously go follow my Twitch. It's Nix_on_Twitch. I believe that's my name at least on there on Twitch. And yeah, just give me a follow, and honestly, we can learn how to make coins together. I'm trying to put more videos out. I go live here on YouTube and I go live on Twitch. Usually more on Twitch though. But I want to do more on YouTube though, for sure. But I'll show you how I filter down. So you want to go chemistry. You could go program and filter down, but I like to go chemistry. And then all these chemistries here, except for the team chemistries. You just want to do actual chemistries. And look how this filters it down, okay? You're seeing 58 minutes. Obviously, you're going to be seeing less cards, so it's filtered down. So just this will tremendously help you learn the market too. When you're sniping like this will really help you learn the market because you'll learn what certain cards go for. So, for example, I think he was what was he in? Was he in pro? I can't remember. It was Shador Sanders. Shador Sanders I actually sniped a lot yesterday. I sniped like 3 or 4 of them yesterday for really cheap, for maybe like 20K. And I was reselling Shador Sanders for 38K. That's like 14, 15K a flip, which is amazing for right now, if I'm being honest. That's amazing. But basically, yeah, to find out which ones are working and which ones aren't, you kind of go by these, and if you see them for over at least 56 minutes, the filters most likely work. See, like this one, it's showing 53, but there is 83 items, so this one does work. So you got to keep the items in mind and the minutes. That's what you want to keep in mind. So most of these I think are going to work today just because it's a non-content day. In case you missed it, stuff was yesterday. Yeah, basically just do this. Just filter down, and you'll find snipes eventually. Like, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. Just go through these kind of individually, see which ones are good, which ones you think you should stick on. Now, personally, my favorites were the spread option and the option yesterday. These were the two ones that were working for me really well. I also liked multiple offense and air raid. 3-4 is pretty decent. Also, another tip, offensive lineman. If you see offensive lineman, I'd say for like under 22K, if it's an 82 or if it's like an 83 for under like 25K, that's an O lineman. I would definitely buy it because O linemen are just wanted in this game. You can almost always oversell or overlist the lineman for more expensive than probably what the average card is. I think it was this TJ Crandall guy. I found him for like 30K yesterday. Made like 20K on him. Okay, that's got to be fake. No way somebody's buying one for 90K. But yeah, like I said, days when there's no content, filters will be a little slow. You kind of gotta expect that. But when you do this stuff on content days, like, you genuinely can make a lot of coin. Just find just find out which ones the legends are on or which specific legends are on which. So, for example, if you want to find that out, you can just go by each one, and then you can kind of like filter it down a little bit. So I think was it? I think it's Pat White. Pat White's either on Pro Style or he's on Option. Okay, yeah, so you can see there's a couple, like you can filter down like this. You can go Legends, and you could go, by, the chemistries. And this is how you'll see the newest cards. Like, this could be really helpful on the days when Legends drop. Or when a certain promo drops. You filter it down even more, and then, boom, you're seeing the newest cards. So, I'm just trying to figure out what, um, all the Legends are on, or what filters they're on for the chemistry at least. I'm not even really sure. I just know 4-3 is Booger McFarland, and that Pro Style has Marshall Falk and the Chad Johnson. So like when Legend Saturday drops, filters could be very good. Very, very good indeed. That's when I find, sniping's probably at its peak is on Saturdays. Yeah, the ones that weren't working yesterday were like Spread. Spread wasn't working, 3-4 Multiple wasn't working, and I think Pro Style. Those were the ones that weren't working. But now they're back in order, they're working, they're not, flooded to death. Because obviously, like I said, it's a no content day. Yeah, just go filter by filter. You can go by newest or you could go by buy now. It's up to you, honestly. Personally, I like to go by newest because most of the time I do know um, what certain cards go for, and I just kind of want to see, the newest cards popping up. So if there is a snipe, I'll see it basically right away. But yeah, just go program or chemistry by chemistry. You'll find some snipes eventually. I was finding a ton yesterday, and it was a content day, but now today's not a content day, so it is a little slow. But I've already gotten some snipes today. It's fine. It's obviously slower than what it was yesterday, but I've still found some snipes, for sure. Like this guy here for 17. It's not the biggest margin of a snipe, but it is a snipe. You see, we're getting some stuff to sell off. Let's see. Yeah, so some of my, I think that's one of my, yeah, that was that Pitt quarterback I had up, and then a couple of my 82s. Okay, this dude's not selling for 100. I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna post him up for 22 because he is a program card. He's not a core card, so we could sell him for a little more. That 82 left guard is very tempting. Hold on. And obviously, sometimes you can double check prices. So this left guard, for example. Okay, 25. Okay, never mind. Never hurts to double check on cards either. Never hurts. But I would say, you could keep doing it one by one and filter like this, but I would stick to a lot of the filters that do you best. Like, if you're finding a certain filter works more than others, stick to that filter or go alternate between a few. Like, for me yesterday, it was spread option and option. I was basically alternating between them. But you just never know, right? Because there could be snipes on any of these filters at any time, any given time. I mean, boom, another one. We found another. Okay, we didn't get that one that time. But yeah, that was definitely a snipe there. Let's see, nothing here. But yeah, if you want to, you can definitely write it down in your notes, which ones are working better for you at the time. And that way it'll really help you keep track. Also, I wouldn't recommend just sitting here and sniping like I'm doing. I'm doing it just because we're doing a video right now. Um, Try to have something playing in the background, whether it's a movie or whether it's listening to music or anything, just to keep you kind of occupied and to, not make it so boring just sitting here trying to, refresh the cards. And yeah, that's basically all you need to know about flipping or sniping cards. You'll learn the market over time. You'll be like, I know it may look confusing at first, but anybody can really do this. And I've been doing this in MUT or Cut or Ultimate Team for a couple years now. And to be honest, I enjoy sniping. I enjoy working the menus. It's really how I build my team every year. But it's basically all you guys need to know, for this video at least. I'll try to be more consistent with my content if I can. Yeah, like I said, follow me over on Twitch. I'll be live on there some days. And YouTube obviously be live on some days as well. Just come join. Come have a good time. I'll most likely be sniping. I don't even really play the game that much, to be honest. I haven't really played since the first day. But yeah, I'm usually over here sniping, making coins, trying to give you guys tips and everything. So yeah, that's basically it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.